Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Yazriela from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before we start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam, Rakakadash. That Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all the ancient of days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, ignorantly speaking. And we give double honors to our elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down the highways and byways, giving the 100% truth day and night. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the Bakar in the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt as we speak. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is February 26th of 2026. The year of apostates, agents, bug-outs, and of course, Jacob's trouble. That's the time we're in. And the time of the truth coming out is at hand, brothers and sisters. We've done lessons on these things, and I think this, when we were showing these things, this stuff I gathered and I did lessons over 6 years ago. Okay, over 6 years ago. So we've done lessons on this thing, but the fact is that the facts are out. The fact that when I was doing this lesson, it was just a possibility of what we're saying, right? We're doing lessons. We have no actual evidence, but we're telling you that the Lord was going to provide. And now through all this files that have come out of the government, everybody in the world knows that the United States government is run by pedophiles, vampires, okay? And it's all on government paper. Cannot be disputed. Cannot be disputed. Okay? So all this information that we have been giving you, okay, it made us look crazy. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, right? Where's your evidence? Where's this? We have our evidence. Our evidence is out now, right? But we knew about this because the scriptures are, you have to have faith. Okay? And most of you don't have faith. That's why you can't see it. Okay? That's why you can never understand this. But the scriptures have always gave us, okay, that understanding. That faith. But most of you will never receive that. You have to understand that this is a gift by the creator of heaven and earth. Okay? And for us to even do that, you have to have faith. The Lord gives us that. So all these things that we were saying, all the things that our teachers were saying, is all 100% truth. The United States of America is run by pagans, idolaters, okay, pedophiles. It's all out there. There's no one can dispute that. And people might say, well, my religious leaders didn't tell me about this, right? My religious leaders, your religious leaders are involved in this. Okay? They have been since the beginning. So a lot of people can't even accept that. But it's the truth. These people are following what the ancient Canaanites were doing in the land of Israel. That's why the Canaanites were destroyed, and that's why America has to be destroyed as well. Burned to the crisp. So now you guys are understanding what we've been telling you, but it's hard to understand because you're involved in this society. You do not want to let go of this society and its wickedness. Hypersexuality of these women, the low vibration of these places. Okay? That's what this world is about. The elites running everything and leaving you crumbs. So this place has to come to an end. And that end is with fire. Why? Because the Lord has spoken it. The Lord has declared it. The Lord has told his prophets. And that's why the truth is coming out. Because we are close to that end. We are close to the destruction of Mystery Babylon, aka America. So there's nothing you can say, do. If you don't believe it, that's fine with us. But the truth is out there for those that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. But that's the time we're in. Okay? Because the Lord is gathering his elect. And he's about to save his elect. Okay? No one else is going to get saved but the elect of the nation of Israel. So you have to understand that these days are short for a reason. Okay? He's speeding up time. The Lord is speeding up time. If not, there would be no flesh to be saved. This man has contaminated the water, has contaminated the air, has contaminated the food. Everything you put in your body is poisoning you. Okay? All these things we've been saying is 100% truth. The man of perdition is being exposed. 2,000 years ago, Paul wrote that. And he was in the Roman Empire. But now and here in the now, everybody knows these people are scum. Pedophiles. The lowest of the low. It's going to be easier for them to destroy them. Now they know that what? That America bows down to Baal. Okay? Not the God of Israel. Like it said in the money, that we trust in God. In God we trust. What God is that? Their gods. Okay? That's what a lot of people don't understand. They have their gods. So we are coming and give you the understanding, the breakdown of what this means. Because a lot of people do not understand because they have code words. Just like the Bible's encoded, they have their code words as well. So let's go to the scriptures, brothers and sisters, and get that understanding. Psalms 23 and 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And the shadow of death is here, brothers and sisters, America. This place, this valley, okay, is a low area, a low vibration. Okay, everything around you, from the music to the food, is of low vibration. Is not of health to you. Okay, what do they promote? Shooting, drugs, raping, right? Hypersexualizing women. And that frequency to these idols is out there. And the frequency is pushed out there to the people so they can react to that. Okay? And so, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, aka America, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff. And that rod is talking about the scriptures. Because these scriptures could comfort us. We've seen what our ancestors have gone through, and we know what's coming. But in the end, the kingdom of heaven is ours. So we have to understand that we have to go through this. This is part of the gift that we were given, okay, of everlasting life. which is the kingdom of heaven. This is the part of it. You have to take the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter. Because the scripture is not all sweet. Remember, it tells you that it was sweet on my lips, but it was bitter in my stomach. Because it's sweet to know you're an Israelite, but it sucks to know that we have to go through this hell to receive the kingdom of heaven. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. It's great comfort. Because we know that the Lord is sending his son, Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, to destroy this world. That's why you understand. Now people can understand why this place has to be destroyed. That's why this place has to burn. Okay? Very easy. Go to Revelation. Revelation 13 and 4. They worship the dragon for giving the beast such power. And they also worship the beast, who is as the beast. They exclaimed, who is able to fight against him? So it didn't tell you that in the last days they would be worshiping fucking Satan. Okay, the scriptures always tell you this, but everything's in code. A lot of people do not understand the code, of course. And that's why you have to have the prophets and men of the Lord to come and decipher this for you. Right? Let's go to Job. Job 10 and 18. Wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of thy womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghosts, and no eye had seen me. I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Cease then and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. So basically Job was saying, look, I didn't want to be born. I just wanted to go and be in the kingdom, right? But I got to deal with the wicked, right? Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness. We just talked about the valley of the shadow of death, the land of darkness and the shadow of death. So even though Job lived thousands of years ago, Job was prophesying about America, Mystery Babylon, the place of the shadow of the valley of death. Okay. The land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness, right? And that light is the Mashiach Yahushai. Okay? He came to deliver us from this darkness. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Okay? The Israelites are the only people that have done a pact with the Lord. The Israelites have the only right to the kingdom of heaven. Nobody else. See. Yeah, let's just go one more verse. Revelation 21 and 1. I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the earth were past. So this world, he saw this world pass. But the kingdom of heaven that came afterwards, he saw that too. And there was no more sea. He's talking about the people. And I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem. And he's talking about the spaceships. Okay, because the spaceships came to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. And then they went into space. And they saw the destruction of America. But then he saw them come back down, right? And when they came back down, they have those celestial bodies. Okay, that's in Ezekiel, I believe 4, when he talks about go out to Jerusalem, right, and put that mark upon their forehead. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride. Okay, that bride is the nation of Israel, brothers and sisters, adorned for her husband, and her husband is the Mashiach Yahushai. Okay, the wedding. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Okay? So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for our deliverance. But you have to understand that we have to go through this filth to get to the kingdom of heaven. Like it's in the book of the Apocrypha, that to get to the kingdom of heaven, there's a path that only one man could go at one time. And one side is what? Fire, and one side is deep water. And if you fall on one side, right, one side is fire, and the other side is deep water. But if you want the kingdom of heaven, you have to go through it. So that's it, brothers and sisters. I didn't want to make this too long, but to show you that the man of perdition is being exposed. So that is one of the prophecies that we were waiting on. So now everybody knows who these Edomites are, who these little hat people, the people we've been exposing from day one. They have no place to hide. Okay? Like these people have been hiding in plain sight, but no more. This place is done. This place is about to be destroyed. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, and he that have ears, let him hear. Shalom.